Okie cookie. Up next on The Price is Right. Well, it's a Wednesday, the 19th February, and I'd rather be out there. Oh my, it's a gorgeous day. I was out here figuring out some weights and measures and stuff like that, and it's much better out here, to be honest, right now, than it is in here. Anyways, this drum here is quite interesting. Now this here, we believe it to be either Meiji period or Showa period. So that would make it around 1920s, 1930s, something like that. There's no cracks. You'll find that just in the wood itself. Just a few nick marks here and there, but they don't penetrate or anything. They're just age. The skins are good. This is just a bit of wear marks, you see. That's all it is. It's got these awesome, the awesome rings, one there and one there and one there, so you can support it in a lot of different ways. Now you'll find, see, the skins are good. As I say, just little bits of wear marks, that's all. Now you find, and I found with lots of old drums, in fact I sold one to a chap that does all kinds of theatre company stuff in Australia, much bigger one than this, different design, and similar actions was happening to it. When it's cold, I think the other one was kind of opposite, it contracts and you'll find it loses on one side, on one of the skins, it loses its sound, but it's a warm day today, and she's coming out gorgeous. Now, these sticks came with it, but I have a project. I have something. I see that I would send them, but the way I want to send this, because I need to protect the skins, I'm going to put wood protectors on there, so that the sticks wouldn't fit. So, I mean, just knock up some sticks for yourself. That's nothing, and you'll be fine. Awesome. I need to keep this mic away from sounds because it goes wonky. Good. Now you'll find that this drum here, I mean, isn't it fantastic? Quite a higher pitch there. It's coming out at present. It's lower. Now you'll find that due to the temperature fluctuation, we get, I presume it's expansion in the wood itself, that it just changes slightly, and I found that in the cold, on one side, it would lose its sound, and one side was okay. So I think in a temperate conditions, in a temperate room, keeping this indoors would be the way to go, I reckon. And it should, due to temperate conditions as we have right now, you'll keep it sound. It's very nice indeed. It's really, really good. So there you go. It's about 100 years old. It's still fantastic. It's got a head, I think it was 440 roughly in diameter, and it's got a head of roughly, let's go about there, over 400, about 400, a head of about 410, something on those lines. Really great indeed. So because I plan on sea freighting it to get the cheapest cost possible, I'm going to have to get some pretty thick wood, skin protected wood, skin protectors, and I have to pay for those. I have to go and get them, which is going to cost more than the actual product, I think, the distance I have to go. But, I think that's the way to go. So there you go, disseminating the beauty of Japanese culture around the world. I am ABAREBUGYO. Hey, check out that Tango-san! And look at that, there's isn't that just Abe? See his mustache there? That's That would generally be heh. It would be heh. But with these two thingies, it becomes beh. And this is ah. And they've stylized Tengu-san in such a way, Abe. Isn't that cool? Which is the Abe company. And Akakabe indicates that actually goes that way rather than that way, which indicates its age earlier than that script would have been earlier than Showa. The reason why I'm telling you is because I'm gonna list these pretty soon. Aren't they just rad? Anyways, this drum, yeah. If you keep it in temperate conditions, you've got yourself a real deal, just the real deal. Now I'm going to get back out there in the sunshine. That's fantastic. Right. Oh, that's much better. Oh yes, that's really nice. You know, I rescued a fish today. That's what I did today. There was a koi, the Japanese carp, and and this river subsided to such a degree that he was just flopping around. He couldn't go anywhere. Within 1 meter was the flow of the creek. Basically, it came to that point. There are these kalasu crows. You can hear them in the distance. I can see some up there. And there was 2 of them. There's a mating pair that live near I do, and I often feed them. I figure, let nature run its course, not pecking his back. And I'm thinking, what a shitty way to die, Here he is. They had a bit of blood out of his back, and I'm thinking, no, that's not good. So, need some Indiana Jones music to climb all the way down into this river, valley, whatever you call them, a canal. And so I went down into this canal, and there was a chap there from my neighbourhood, and he was like, this is pretty cool. So I went in there, I mudded up my shoes, not these ones, I mudded up these other ones. And I went there, and these crows flew away and picked up the fish and moved him just that 1 meter. And he slowly went away because he was a bit exhausted by that time, but off he went, and he slowly swam away, and I watched him as he kind of went and sort of followed, and there you go. So I saved a fish. Now, the crows weren't too happy that I took a feed away, so I feed them regularly, so I figure, no worries. They'd come around, and I chuck food in the back of my rig here, and they come around and chomp on it from here. So, that's my good deed for the day, and hopefully the spirits out there will be real nice to me and whatever. I see these little bugs. Maybe you can't see these little bugs when you're riding your scooter along. Sometimes they go pop, pop in your eyeballs. Like, God darn it. You guys go away. Right. Okie dokie. On the radio, on the way here today on NHK radio, I was listening to Soko no Yukeba Do wa Yume mo, and that song in the Monkey Magic song, in Gandhara, Gandhara. I was rocking that on the radio. I think what I'm saying is it's a real nice day. Yeah, what I'm going to do is get back in there and list a few things, bring some stuff out here, weigh 'em and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, and make that happen. Yes, that is today's adventure.